1 o'clock at Lincoln Financial Field. It is our annual Breast Cancer Awareness Day. Fans are asked to wear pink, and the first 5,000 fans will get pink pom-poms. We'll open it up for questions for Coach, please.
How nice was it just to have a game that was kind of decided in the fourth quarter? What were the benefits you got out of maybe not taking it all the way down to the wire like you had all season?
Yeah, it was refreshing for our guys, but at the same time it allowed us to get a good look at many of the younger kids and see how they react, because Buffalo stayed with their first units, right up until the end. So we had a chance to see our 2s and 3s go against their 1s. And we learned a lot about many guys on our team, some of which are going to get greater opportunities because of the way they played. And really, we started subbing with 5 minutes to go in the third. So we just thought it best to stay healthy in the game and see a lot of people in game situations. So I think we learned a lot about our team.
Who are the guys that are going to get more of an opportunity because of the way they played?
I think Darryl Pringle for sure. I thought Martin Wallace did a good job. Those two guys on offense jump out right away. Stephen Yuan's another guy who came in and did a nice job for us. And we saw, really Cody Booth. That might be the first time that we had a chance to see him. So he had an opportunity to show what he can do. And of course Wyatt Benson, I think, is coming on every game. On the defensive side, I was impressed with Levi Brown. I think he's of the young down guys, he's the one who's slow and steady right now. He's getting better week in and week out. He's not up and down. He's just going to work every day, and that consistency is resulting in success for him. Sean Daniels continues to make strides. Byron Parker played a great deal. So we had a chance to see a lot of different guys, and it was good for our team.
You talked about Pringle a couple of times. I know he's got the size and the athleticism, and that's always been there. It's just a matter of him just getting more comfortable. Not that the other positions on the line aren't important, but because he's one of the outside spots, you're just waiting for him to just know every facet of the game before he really sees more time out there.
Exactly. I think he's in a tough spot at the left tackle, and he certainly has warranted more playing time and more reps. And he's a bright kid. That's the thing about Darryl. He's bright, and he's athletic, and he's as big as they come. He's 6'6", 6'7", probably, and we have to keep him down. I don't know where we have him listed at here, but we have to keep him down under 330. So he's got a great opportunity this week to continue to compete with Derek Dennis, and we'll see which way that goes.
Brandon punted a couple of times on him?
He did, yeah. I thought it was important. Charlton snapped and Brandon punted. I thought it was really important that we haven't had that opportunity. A lot of teams get those opportunities week 1, 2, or 3 because of how they schedule in the out-of-conference. We didn't get that. We were fortunate to get it last week, and we wanted to see some things in case somebody gets nicked up. We wanted to put those guys in situations now, and we did that with a lot of guys.
So Jeff's okay. It was just like you just wanted to see what Brandon could do.
Sure. Yeah, we just wanted to get him in a game situation when they were rushing, and same thing with Charlton snapping, and of course Vaughn's an excellent snapper.
How would you assess Girardi's play? Has he shown you enough now to say he's the guy going forward?
He's the starter. Yep. I think I see what you guys see. He's a leader right now, and he's got poise. When he makes a mistake, he threw an interception. He went around and rallied the troops. I think everybody's responding to that right now. And he came back and threw some nice balls, and obviously Streeter played well, and we protected well in the game. The one pick in the red zone, we got to get squared away, but the other pick I thought was a great play by them, and really we were missing one of the elements of our routes that's supposed to hold that backside corner. But I thought the ball was really, really well thrown.
Akron is obviously record-wise not very good. They're last in a lot of stats. Is there anything with this team that sticks out in your mind that could pose you some trouble this week?
Well, just like I've been telling the guys, we've been there, and the guys that sit in the front row for us are all the seniors. So the seniors, they know what it's like, and that team's going to get fired up every game. It's a new staff. Many of the younger guys on that team are trying to prove that they deserve to be starters. So in that sense, it's going to be dangerous. It's always dangerous. That team's going to win a game. We just don't want it to be Saturday at 105. You know, that team's going to win a game. We were the same way. You know, my first year, and then of course our second year. Then we started to get a couple more. You know, you start to get a couple more wins like that. So, you know, I have all the confidence in the world in Coach Ionel and his staff. I think he's a great pick for Akron. Obviously, you know, they're disappointed in you know, the direction their season's going, but for them down the stretch, playing some of the meaningful games in the MAC East, I know that they're thinking about winning this game and enjoying, you know, coming here this weekend. So that's what we have to protect against, just, you know, moving forward and getting better.
You had mentioned hoping that Bernard Arms would kind of pick up some steam this year as opposed to last year. Do you feel like he's starting to do that?
I do. I do. He's practicing better right now. And, you know, we've been able to keep his reps down. Some, you know, early in the season, it wasn't by choice. It wasn't by design. But as of late, it's been by design and keeping his reps down and getting him into these last four and getting him into November healthy. Certainly, I think that would make a difference for our football, you know, program and our team. So we'll see how it works. But right now, he looks like he's getting healthy and he's running well.
What has Jeremy done to kind of push ahead of John at center there?
Well, I think Jeremy played better Saturday for starters. You know, again, those two, nothing's final until we step on the field. Those two will compete all week. But Shoney's a smart player and he's a rugged player. And I was displeased with John's performance, and I thought Jeremy played better, and they both played against the same guys because Buffalo, as I mentioned earlier, did not take their guys out, stayed with the first unit. So playing the same guy all day, Shoney played better, and right now he's the starter going into practice.
Another guy came in as a walk-on too, right?
Sure, yeah.
Is Jordan Martin out for the year now, or do you still not?
Yeah, it's just we're not going to have him. You know, he's out for the year, and we're going to see if we can appeal to get his eligibility. He's a hard worker. He's as smart as they come. He's one of the greatest human beings I've ever been around in terms of someone on our team, and hopefully he'll get some luck and have another year eligibility. I know he wants to do that, and he's scheduled to graduate, you know, this year.
That Marcus Green's been playing better.
Yeah, Marcus Green's been playing good. He's probably a guy I should have mentioned earlier as one of the guys we learned a lot about. He's playing more on special teams. Thanks for bringing that up. And as I mentioned that, I also think of Deion Miller. I think he's, you know, Deion hasn't been healthy for a great part of the year, and he's been healthy the last 2 weeks. So, but Marcus Green is doing a nice job. You know, he's smart, he's tough. He seems like he's in really good condition right now, and he's starting to play more, and he's getting in the rotation more, which is good.
Any other questions? Okay, we'll be right back with the players.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Al.